What's up, everybody? This is the Booch, and welcome to episode 9 of my hit show, Booch Shoots On. And this week, I got something very interesting I'm going to be talking about here on Booch Shoots On, and that is, of course, Booch Shoots On, the social distancing wrestling match. Now, some of you are familiar with this match, some of you are not familiar with this match. If you look down the description box, you will see I have a link to the match that you can see, and you can figure out how fucked up this is. I'll talk a little bit about it, but you'll want to see the description, the full match right there. It was done by a wrestling company called Game Changer Wrestling, and the two guys involved in the match are Joey Janela from AEW and Jimmy Lloyd. And I'll be honest, I have no idea who the hell Jimmy Lloyd is, or if I'm supposed to know who he is. I totally forgot because I can't remember seeing him ever. But basically what they did was they had a wrestling match. And they had a few, people in the audience, like not a lot of people, just mostly camera people, a bartender, a few people standing outside, a cardboard cutout of John Cena, but they made sure you didn't film the face so they could protect it from copyright and bullshit like that. It was just something they did. But basically, here's how the match was. These guys basically worked a match where they would throw punches and kicks and never touch each other. And if they got too close, the ref would stop the match and have a ruler to make sure they maintain a distance of 6 feet throughout the entire match. And of course, the referee's wearing gloves and a face mask because everybody's wearing surgical masks when they go out in public, which is kind of funny and ironic because I remember a time when Michael Jackson was alive and when people used to laugh at him for wearing a mask and gloves out in public. Now it seems like everybody want to be starting something. So I watched this match mostly because a good friend of mine, Gator Ricky Ross, who some of you might remember from the Boochcast when he used to be a co-host, he sends me a link to this match and says, Booch, you gotta watch it. Or actually, no, he went, Mr. Bucciarelli, I sent you a link to a wrestling match. You need to watch it because it's the shitty. It is such the shitty that it kills the wrestling business. The wrestling business is dead because this video is the shitty. Shitty, moving on. Click. So, anyway, I watched this match. I still don't know what the fuck happened here. But I can honestly say this match was dumb as fuck. Now, this is the type of match where if this had happened on Daytime Fighting League, it would be a lot more entertaining. Like, literally, this is the type of match I would expect to see on an episode of DFL. When I worked for Daytime Fighting League on Adult Swim, we did a lot of crazy-ass matches. We had the Boulder Holder match that I did where I had to wear a bra and have an arm tied behind my back and unhook the other bra with one arm. Or when I did the Metamorphosis match where I had butterfly wings and I was wrapped in saran wrap and I had to rip and tear and break myself free and, ring the bell like a butterfly coming out of a fucking cocoon. Or when I did the Sponge Guy Bloodbath match where Hero 121 and I fought over a sponge and had to fill red Kool-Aid into a respective cup that was supposed to be the blood of SpongeBob SquarePants. Because we, popped a piñata that looked like SpongeBob SquarePants, but we had to censor it. Otherwise, Nickelodeon would sue us. And we went in there and took care of that. And it was fun because even though the matches were a shoot, which, as I mentioned before, means it was a real match. Like, DFL did not have predetermined finishes. When I won a match on DFL, I legit, for a shoot, was the winner. When I lost to Hero 121, I legit, for a shoot, lost. So I really won 2 matches and really lost 1 in DFL. They're real matches, real fights. There's no predetermined finish. Obviously, this is a predetermined finish. But they literally have, like, steel chairs, and they give them, like, Clorox wipes to disinfect the chairs. So, like I said, this was on DFL, and this is on Adult Swim. This would be the most entertaining thing that I would see in a match. And if DFL was still ongoing, I would definitely want to make a match like this for DFL. That would be more entertaining. But when you're a professional wrestling company and you're trying to treat yourself like a real wrestling company, you're trying to conduct yourself as a professional wrestling company that a wrestling fan should pay their hard-earned money to see, or you're putting videos on YouTube and people should take time out of their busy schedule to watch your wrestling product, you should not be putting on crappy matches like this. You look stupid. The wrestlers look stupid. I have no idea who Jimmy Lloyd is, but I cannot take him seriously if you put him on a wrestling poster. Like, if he's the main event of an indie wrestling show, I cannot attend the show because I don't take him seriously. And I'll tell you this much. I don't know what's going on with Joey Janela, but I'm going to tell you right now, after watching this match, I could never take him seriously in AEW again. Not that I was taking him seriously before, because I really wasn't, especially with the whole bullshit he was going through with Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford. That just killed everything. But I'm sorry, this match was fucking stupid. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Basically, the best way to describe it was, imagine you're playing WWE 2K20 and you're pissed off by all the weird glitches and all the crazy shit that happens in the game. It's as if those glitches came to life in a video, in a match. And it was dumb. You know, they would be pinning each other without pinning each other. They're hitting moves that aren't connecting. Like, this is the type of shit where if you saw this in WWE or AEW, you would lose your fucking mind, pandemic or no pandemic. You would be losing your fucking mind as a wrestling fan. You would want to break the TV. It would make you so angry if you saw this in any other wrestling company. But because it's some random indie show, some people are like, whoa, this is actually entertaining. It's like, if you like goofy fucking wrestling. But this is a company that wants to treat itself like a real wrestling company. This is not some Adult Swim shit. This is an actual wrestling company that tried to sell this as an actual wrestling match and be entertaining. And all it did was disgrace the two wrestlers in it and disgrace the company. Like, I don't know if anyone can take this company seriously or one of those wrestlers seriously after a stupid match like this. And the fact that people think this is entertainment makes me question their ability to book wrestling at all. Like, I don't know who came up with the idea for this match, but if it was a booker or a promoter, I need to know that person's name so I can make an effort to never put them on a booking committee if I ever ran a wrestling company. Which I'm never ever going to do. I've helped in running a wrestling company once. It was not fun and it ruined my goddamn life. So if I go back to wrestling ever, I'm just a talent and that's it. Making that very clear. I'm commentating, I'm ring announcing, I'm getting paid, and that's it. But that's another story for another show, maybe. But anyway, I just really wanted to talk about this match because I know Gator's been wanting me to do a video on it for a while, but it was just stupid. Like, they're hitting each other with moves and not connecting. You know, they're trying to tie up and lock up, and it just looks stupid. It was pointless. It was something to laugh at. And in professional wrestling, the last thing we need is people laughing at the sport and laughing at it for the wrong reasons. It's like the difference between laughing with someone and laughing at someone. It's like if people are laughing at you, they don't like you. If they're laughing with you, they like you. That's the difference. Like when people say, we're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you. That's comforting. Laughing at someone means you're making fun of it. And especially during a time where people can't take professional wrestling seriously to begin with, because everyone already out there goes, oh, it's that fake stuff that makes people like me and other people in the business want to punch people in the face when they say dumb shit like that. Because when people say wrestling's fake, they're shitting on people who actually get hurt doing this, who actually do put their bodies on the line, who actually are real athletes. Then I try to explain to people wrestling's not fake, and then this shit pops up. So this is the kind of thing that makes me mad. Like I said, Joey Janela, he's lost all credibility with me. I could never watch him on an AEW program again and take him seriously as a badass. I barely took him seriously as a bad boy. So, yeah, if you want something to laugh at, watch this match. If you want to see real, legit, professional wrestling the way it's meant to be done, stay as far away from that match as possible. It was a disgrace to the business. It was a disgrace to the wrestlers involved. And the promoter who put this on shouldn't be able to look at himself in the mirror. Alright, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will conclude this episode of Booch Shoots On. I've got the video of the match in the description box, so if you want to check it out for yourself, feel free to watch it there. Then you can leave a comment in here and tell me how you felt about it. Also, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, ring that bell to be notified so you never miss another episode of Booch Shoots On, as well as other additional Vinny Bucci YouTube content. As you guys know, I also have a video up here about my merch store. You can go to storefrontier.com/Vinny Bucci, aka The Booch. There'll be another link to that in the description box. You'll find that in the description box of every Booch Shoots On that I do moving forward. It'll be in there. And of course, you can check out my t-shirts. I got my Booch 365 t-shirts up there. My Pizza Baby t-shirt is up there. And we still have the Essential Lives Matter t-shirts. They'll be running from now till May 18th. So make sure you guys pick up your copy of one of those shirts before this offer disappears. And they'll be available in t-shirts and tank tops. Now, as far as the Booch and the Pizza Baby shirts, they'll always be up there. And you can get a t-shirt, a hoodie, a sweatshirt, a tank top, or a baby onesie. Get up there, grab them, enjoy, and support the Booch brand and support Vinny Bucci, myself. So, thank you guys so much. Rep the brand, get your shirts, check them all out. They're fantastic. And check back soon for a new episode. And until then, pizza, baby!